Jane was from a small town where everybody knew everybody. She was known for her vibrant personality, love for books, and her outspoken disdain for social media. Jane believed that real connections were forged face to face, not through computer or phone screens. One day, her best friend Maggie dared her to create a Facebook account. Jane scoffed at the idea but decided to give it a try. She created an account with a simple profile, determined to remain an observer rather than a participant in the digital frenzy. As days turned into weeks, Jane remained unimpressed. She scrolled through endless posts, uninterested in the superficial glimpses into other people's lives. One evening, while scrolling absent-mindedly, a profile picture caught her eye. A guy named David with a book in his hands and a mischievous smile. Curiosity piqued. Jane clicked on his profile and found herself intrigued by the books he loved, the places he'd traveled, and the insightful thoughts he shared. In a bold move, she decided to send him a friend request. To her surprise, he accepted almost immediately. Their conversations began hesitantly, discussing books, travel, and life's mysteries. They discovered common interests and shared views. It was almost as if they had known each other forever. Their connection deepened over weeks of late-night conversations and laughter shared through texts. Despite her initial skepticism, Jane found herself looking forward to every message. As the months passed, Jane and David's connection blossomed into something more profound. They realized they were already in love, not in spite of social media, but because of it. It had provided them a platform to connect in ways that might never have happened otherwise. One day, they decided it was time to meet in person. Nervous but excited, they arranged a meeting at a cozy cafe. Jane dolled herself up and arrived at the cafe before David. She waited and waited. 30 minutes turned into an hour. With each passing minute, her skepticism was slowly creeping in again, and she was about to cry and leave. Then, the door to the cafe burst open, and there he was, David, panting and out of breath, holding a handkerchief to his forehead. As it turned out, he ran into an accident on his motorcycle on his way and broke his phone in the process. He rushed to the cafe even though he was still bleeding a bit from a gash on his head. He wanted to see Jane no matter what. The moment their eyes met, the chemistry that had ignited online was even more vibrant in person. Their love story continued to flourish, and the initial doubts that had driven Jane to explore social media was a distant memory. Jane then realized that sometimes life had a way of surprising us. Jane and David's love story became a testament to the magic that can happen when we open ourselves up to new experiences.